Hi, my name is Amy. I'm a graduating senior, neuroscience major, outgoing video producer.
I'm Yazin Majidi. I'm a fourth year English student and I'm the lifestyle editor.
I'm Jack Perez. I'm a fourth year political science student and I'm the outgoing sports editor.
My name is Ethan Cruz. I'm a graduating senior, class of 2021. I'm a history major and I write for the sports section on the Daily Bruin.
My name is Isabel Weinerth. I'm a senior at UCLA studying psychology and minoring in Spanish, and I write for the opinion section and for editorial board.
So that was the theme song to The Office, which is a show that I have only just started like a week ago, but I'm in love with. Well, the song tied to the show means a lot to me because like everybody, the pandemic has been hard. Sort of The Office kind of like supplemented like socialization for me, if you will. But the reason I chose like a musical sort of theme for the art piece was because that was pretty much like my only identity in high school was like the orchestra band person. Obviously things changed in college and I feel like I had a lot more choice and it somehow led me to DB. It was sort of DB that showed me that you can actually do something that you really like as an extracurricular.
This is a collage that I made during quarantine. Reflects kind of the mind space I was in throughout my UCLA experience. I only had 6 months on campus because I'm a transfer and then, everything happened. So I just picked things that I thought like reflected the school and also reflected like my, mindsets that I wanted. And I really like just like positive, like little like so choose happy, stay golden, like just like anything like little reminders to like make your day just a little brighter, I think are like always really important.
I kind of made a collage because I didn't feel like one photo captured my entire like career at UCLA. The bottom left picture is me at Royce Hall on my first day in fall of 2019 when after I transferred to UCLA. It was really cool to go with the theme of sunrise. It was a new beginning for me. At Joshua Tree, where we climbed Ryan Mountain, and it's just like a picture of us all together. And I think that picture is really cool because it shows like what to me the mountain and the hiking is kind of like a symbol of just journey, like the ups and downs. You're gonna struggle, but once you get up to there, it's kind of like a sign of success.
UCLA is like a sunrise in my life because it's definitely one of the best times, the most beautiful parts of my life, just like sunrise is one of the most beautiful parts of the day. On my collage, you can see a lot of my favorite moments at UCLA, a lot of my favorite people, and my favorite part on campus, Royce. And then there's also a lot of words on there that mean a lot to me. There's some lyrics and a quote and a poem that are some of my favorite words about growing up. And honestly, when I look at those pictures, I just remember how happy I was when the picture was taken, and it makes me happy to just reflect on those memories.
These are all the places that I felt I was experiencing something new, experiencing something different. Yeah, each one of these is something that was at the beginning of kind of a harrowing experience, or maybe not harrowing, but something that was new to me that I wasn't sure how I was going to do. My first time at the Rose Bowl in the press box was huge because I've been there quite a few times as a fan, and to be there as a journalist with all those people that I've been reading stories from for years now, it was a surreal experience.
DB was like the best part of college. It's like my favorite thing ever. I talk about it all the time. My friends get like so sick of me because like I'm always like DB this, DB that.
Get to know them, get to know the people around you, get to know people in other sections because everyone in Daily Bruin is so amazing and they'll become lifelong friends.
I'm a big sports guy, and when I talk to now like some of my friends on the Daily Bruin, like I didn't realize how much like we had in common, and I've never met anyone as like passionate in sports as like I was. So it was kind of cool to see that community.
Hopefully in 30-40 years I come back and still see a Daily Bruin newspaper on the stand and pick one up and read it for old time's sake.
Dear first year Amy, I guess I would say try not to worry so much about making this the best 4 years of your life. I think there's a lot more life after this, hopefully. And so just kind of worry about meeting people and meeting these specific people because it's going to be completely different once you leave college.
So dear younger future Daily Bruin writer Ethan, be proactive in your writing ask for as many articles or as many reports on the games as you want. It's really as much effort as you put in, the rewards you're going to get out of it. So depending on how much you want to be, if you want to be an editor, if you want to be an assistant editor, staff later on, just put in that effort and it'll go a long way. It'll show.
Dear Yasmin, welcome to college. This is future Yasmin talking to you. It's very scary entering college. You're walking into the transfer dorms. I would just say be a little more brave, put yourself a little more out there.
Dear Isabel, don't try to plan things too much because life can be super unexpected. So kind of just roll with the punches and take life as it comes.
Going into college, it's always a scary thing, but you're going to be fine. You're going to be someone that works hard, and as long as you keep persevering and never give up and rely on all the people around you, you're going to do great.
Be as open-minded and open to every opportunity as you can, and say yes to as much as you can, because sometimes the most spontaneous plans are the ones that end up giving you your best friends or a new passion.
Just focus on yourself, focus on the people around you, and don't get so caught up in everything else because it's pretty temporary.
I would say enjoy the little moments, because I think it's really easy to get caught up in the really big things like a big event or something big that's due for school, but enjoy the little moments like getting coffee or running into someone on campus or laying on the couch with your roommates, because those things are equally as important.
Take every opportunity you can. There's sometimes where you feel, maybe, I have a little bit extra homework this week, I catch up on some reading, but your editor says, hey, go out to this water polo game. And all of a sudden you're watching a triple overtime water polo game in one of the best experiences of your life. Just take those opportunities. Same with UCLA. Anytime anyone asks, do you want to go do this, go do that? Yes, the answer should always be yes, because you only go to college once and it's going to be a great time.